What's up, guys? Welcome back to a special bonus episode of The Second Take. Yes, this is the show where I just discuss the news and gossip of films and TVs. And today, it's shot squarely in the direction of Marvel. Yes, Marvel / Sony have finally, after weeks upon weeks of speculation, we have ourselves a new Spider-Man. And his name, Tom Holland. This guy, 19-year-old Tom Holland from the UK. It almost seems to be mandatory. Superheroes seem to be from UK now. Can't complain. Not much can be said about this guy. Because he's so young, there isn't that much that he's done. You know? The only thing I've seen him in personally is The Impossible that came out a few years back with Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor. And he was great in it. He was the oldest of the 2 or 3 kids I think the family had. It was a powerful performance in a powerful movie. And he did great, but he was a kid then. So it's hard to really judge someone's skill set based on what they've done while they were still developing and growing as a human being. He's 19 years old now. So he's a very different person now than he was back when he was 14, I want to say, when he made that. But, you know, I'm guessing this kid's solid. Apparently, he also has a dancer background. Check this shit out. Yeah, that's him doing all of those flips. He posted this on his Instagram literally, I want to say, a few days before the announcement came out. So I'm guessing this was his way to preempt any of the skepticism some people may have at his chops at being able to play Spider-Man. Obviously, I'm guessing he would have known by then that he was going to be playing Spider-Man. The big question now is whether, which still hasn't been confirmed, but genuinely people seem to presume will be the case, that Spider-Man will finally make his debut in a Marvel Studios picture in Captain America Civil War. Now, Spider-Man, the character, plays a very large role in the Civil War storyline in the comic books. But the movie universe has been pretty different than the comic books. So we're not really sure how big a part Spider-Man's going to play in this film. A lot of people presume that the Black Panther was going to take that place of being the character that was stuck in between the Captain America and the Iron Man in the tug of war and not really knowing which side to go on, because that was where Spider-Man was positioned in the comic books. And it kind of makes sense that he doesn't play that big a role because this is a new Spider-Man. He needs to be introduced. You know, it's not going to have a whole big origin story. Apparently, Kevin Feige mentioned that they want to have a character that has already been active in this universe. Even though we haven't seen him and we haven't heard about him, he's been in the background, in the shadows, doing his thing already. So it's going to be interesting how far back that goes. You know, was he around in the background during the battle for New York in the first Avengers movie? Was he around before that, or was he created after that? Like, it's really interesting to see how they introduce him and which direction they're going with the costume, you know, because in my opinion, I've always been happy with the Spider-Man costumes. With each iteration, I've always felt, boom, Maguire ones, yes, perfect. And then the next one comes and goes, oh my god, it's even better, perfect. Then the Amazing Spider-Man movies, the Mark Webb ones, boom, costume's even better, it's perfect. And then with number 2, as much as I don't like the films that much, boom, the costumes keeps getting better. It's going to be a new costume. How will it look? Oh, the speculation. But, you know, I wasn't sure about this kid. But he's showing in these videos that he has the physical potential to do it. To actually handle a lot of his own stunts, which is actually pretty cool. I think he's going to do a good job. I'm optimistic. You know, he's the right age. They said that they wanted to start young. Because even though he's 19, as you can see, he looks a lot younger. You know, he looks closer to 15. And that was kind of the age range they were trying to go for. They want to build him up. They were saying that it was mentioned that they want to do a series of Spider-Man movies with him in high school. Whereas the previous ones, you never truly buy that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were really high school age students. And they weren't. They were in the late 20s when they actually made those films. So with this one, even with the sequels, I had to literally kick them out of high school and get them straight into college or the real world and have them living a life. But with these ones, apparently they really want to make a series of movies where he's in high school for the first one, for the second one, maybe the third as well. So, you know, they weren't young. And even though 19 is not too young, he looks younger. So that means they can stretch it out over a number of years. So, which kind of opens itself up to some interesting stories. Some interesting storytelling, which should be very different from what Marvel's been doing with its other movies. You know, completely different angle. I don't know how well this kid's going to do with comedy, because like I said, he doesn't have much of a track record. So, but he looks more fun, because the guy that everyone thought or presumed up to this point was going to be Spider-Man was Asa Butterfield. This guy. He was the favorite. A lot of people presuming that he already had the role, but they just hadn't announced it yet. But the skepticism that I had was that he seems very dour. And that may be not that fair a presumption, because that's really down to the roles that he's taken up to this point of always being serious roles. He's shown that he can act. Hugo, Ender's Game, regardless of what you thought of it, he was good in it. He's always given good performances. But he seems kind of miserable, a little too serious. But Tom seems to have a bit more of a lighter energy about him. But how well he does comedy, we'll see. It is yet to be determined. But I'm excited. You know, I'm feeling good about this. And they also announced the director, John Watts. Again, you can't even... It's hard to even say that, yeah, this guy's going to be amazing or he's going to be terrible, because he hasn't got a lot in his back catalogue. The one movie which seems to be getting a lot of talk right now is Cop Car, a movie I did a reaction to a few weeks back. It's a small indie movie, hasn't been released yet, so you can't really see the potential. There's a big question mark over this whole thing. We don't know the performance, how well that's going to be. We don't know the skill of the director and can he handle comedy, because that seemed to be the direction that everyone was saying that Sony and Marvel want to go in with this one. They wanted to lean way more towards the humor aspect of Spider-Man, more so than the previous movies, and get away from the dark elements that they were introducing with Amazing Spider-Man. But either way, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. 2017. Seems so far away. But like I said, he should be making an appearance in Civil War. Maybe. As yet to be confirmed, but fingers crossed. But what do you guys think? Are you happy for this guy, Tom Holland? Or would you prefer Asa Butterfield or anyone else? There was a whole bunch of other names, but we won't even get into it because they didn't get the part. It's this guy that we need to be talking about. Let me know. Write your comments down below. If you like the video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I'm Eddie Reese, and this has been my second take on the unveiling of the new